Alright, so good morning, all three of you. How are you guys doing, huh? Are you guys doing good? You guys have breakfast yet? What about you? Have you had breakfast yet?
Yes.
That's good. What do you have for breakfast?
I eat sandwich.
Alright, a nice sandwich. Nice. Now listen, do you guys like cartoons? Yeah? Because I love cartoons. One of my favorite cartoons, in fact, it's SpongeBob. You know, I think it's fun.
Why is SpongeBob?
Because it's fun, it has good characters, it has great themes. Yeah, what?
A lot of memes.
A lot of memes as well. It has a lot of potential. Now listen, why don't we go ahead and start introducing ourselves. We'll start with you. Tell me your name and your favorite cartoon.
My name is Aaron, and my favorite. I like SpongeBob.
Alright, Aaron, SpongeBob.
My name is Jesus. I think my favorite cartoon is in between South Park and anime.
Alright, South Park and what?
And
And an anime, yeah, don't worry. That's almost alright. So Aaron, Jesus, and
My name is Cody, and I think that my favorite cartoon maybe Gravity Falls and SpongeBob.
okay, so Aaron, Jesus, and Marie?
Farid.
Farid. Very good. That's an interesting name. Anyway, so for me, I'm Carlos Beltrán. I'm going to be your teacher for the following minutes. And my favorite cartoon is SpongeBob. Now, listen. Two of my favorite episodes are at least when Squidward travels to the past and to the future, as well as when modern SpongeBob meets classic SpongeBob. It was quite a curious episode when I first saw it. Now, when we think about future, past, and present, what is the first thing that comes to your mind, Aaron? When you're thinking of past, future, and present, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
I don't remember. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. When we're talking about future, past, and present, we're of course talking about tenses. Now I know what you're saying, teacher. I already know my tenses. I know my past, I know my futures, I know my presents, and that's okay. Listen, I also know them too. But it is never wrong to do a little bit of a review. Because listen, I have a question for you, Farid. If I told you right now, if I gave you this marker and told you to come to the board and just write me one sentence in future perfect continuous, can you do it?
I think maybe
No, go ahead. You can go ahead and try as well. Come on. Just one simple sentence in future perfect continuous. Obviously, if you can't, don't worry. I'm not gonna fail. You're not gonna fail my class.
I
Yeah, go ahead. You're not that far off. Technically, you're missing a couple of things, but don't worry. Let's give a small applause for Farid for being brave and coming up to the board. By the time I have 25, I'll be graduating. It's close. But let's go ahead and review ourselves. Let's go ahead and review our present, our past, and our future perfect continuous. So when it comes to talking about the present perfect continuous, it's used to describe ongoing actions. Okay, and we're using has been. Now, technically, what are the three exceptions when it comes to talking about pronouns? Jesus, what are the three exceptions when it comes to talking about pronouns? He, she, and it. Yes. So when it comes to making a sentence with he, she, or it, we're obviously going to be using has. If we're going to be using it in negative, it's going to be have or has, and a not, and the been. Now, you guys, I really want you guys to write this down, okay? This is the most important rule. Never forget your beans, okay? The bean is the most key point in all of these sentences, okay? And then obviously when you're making a question, you have your has or have, your pronoun, your being, and then the rest of your sentence. So for example, in this little game that we have, what is SpongeBob doing? So just do it a little this time, and almost there, and what is he doing right now?
He's walking.
Exactly, he's walking. So the sentence would be, SpongeBob has been, and technically it's stepping on the beach because of the episode. SpongeBob has been stepping on the beach everything CRI, right? Because it's used to describe an ongoing action that has already started. We don't know exactly when it's going to end, and frankly, we don't really care for those kind of details. But what we do care about is making the sentence. Now, if I had to make it a negative, Aaron, how would you make that exact same sentence? What is a negative? You know, SpongeBob has been stepping on the beach. SpongeBob has not been stepping on the beach. Thank you, Jesus. It's okay, don't worry. Alright, so that's going to be a present perfect continuous, okay? I hope you guys are writing this down because there's going to be an exercise, of course. And of course, it's going to be for the exam as well. Now we have our past perfect continuous. Once again, this is used to describe an activity that started in the past, but by now has stopped, or by the time you're writing the sentence. So for example, in this classic case, Patrick is touching everything at the convention. So we have to make a sentence with had. It would be, Patrick had been touching everything at the convention until he got stopped by the security guard. Now, what is one detail that you guys are noticing when it comes to the structure I gave you? Did you guys notice it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, the hat obviously because in the past, but in this one, you don't have any exceptions when it comes with he, she, or it. It's always the same, it's always had. You don't have a special one for those three. Okay, so you have had plus being, had plus not for the negative, as always, and had plus pronoun plus being, because what did I tell you guys? You never forget your beings. Okay? So for example, if you have to make it a sentence, Jesus, how would you make the sentence?
Patrick had been.
No. Following the structure. Had.
Experience has been. Yes.
No, had. Patrick. Yeah.
A question.
Yeah, with the question form. Yeah.
Do we have Patrick been touching everything?
At the convention. Exactly. That is correct. Thank you. Okay, so we have our present, we have our past, and finally, last but not least, we have our future. Once again, there is no exception when we're talking about he, she, or it. And we, of course, have our structure right here. Will, with the most important one, you never forget your wills when you're talking about anything future. You'll never forget your beings, and of course, you have will plus have plus being. Will plus not, if we're talking about negative. And if we're making it a question, is will plus our pronoun plus have or plus being. So for example, in this case, we have our little fish right here. Technically, I'm not going to make the sentence this time. Okay, Farid, I want you to try and make the sentence. Just the sentence straight up like that. Just using will plus have plus being.
Okay.
Yep.
Will have been narrating.
No, will, the fish, because we're talking about the fish, we don't know its name. So will the fish.
Will the
Fish.
will the fish.
Tired.
Have been working. Because remember, continuous always tells us gerunds with ing. Okay? So will plus have plus being.
It could be have been going to work.
No, will. Don't forget the structure. Will plus or subject will.
Have plus be.
Could be maybe.
Oh wait, yeah, that's because we're making the question. So you will
Will
the fish
the fish
have
have
been
been
working all day because it's already started, but we don't know exactly where it's gonna end. Would the fish have been working for 40 years? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. Okay, so far so good. Aaron, I see you a little bit confused. Are you sure you're following everything? It's okay to ask a question. Don't worry, we're not in a rush here.
For example, in the positive,
Positive.
can I call be maybe will I need good fish or will fish?
Your subject first. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, the fish will have been
Then
working, driving, sitting at home, really anyone you can use. Okay, so we have our present, we have our past, and we have our future. As always, don't forget the exceptions with our has. Never forget your beings, and of course, follow the structures. Okay? Now, this is the part where it's your turn now. Okay? So, I want you all three to stand up. Come on, stand up, alright? We'll go ahead and stretch those legs, wake up a little bit. Okay? I want you guys to come to the board and just, write down 3 sentences. Using each of them. Using present, using past, and use in future. Here you go, sir. Ah, okay, you guys have your own markers. Okay, that's fair. Okay, go ahead.
One in present, past, and
Yeah, one in present, one in past, one in future.
Can I use maybe the context?
You can use, yeah, you can use anything, don't worry. Obviously, you have a question, if you guys have a question, I can always just return to the presentation in case you want, yeah, I'm sorry. In case you guys want to see the structure one more time, don't worry, we'll have them right here. So yeah, don't forget, have plus being, has plus being, and obviously you can make it a negative if you want to, or you can make it a question as well. With your past perfect, had plus being, and with your future perfect, will plus have plus being, because you never forget your beings.
Is 3 for students or is one?
No, just free for each of you, you know? All right, so there you go. Once again, any question is fair. Once you're done, you can return to your seat and we'll, review them after. Everything okay? Yeah, what do you want to review? Which one do you want to review?
Now.
The present?
Yeah.
Present? Alright, we're going back to the present. Like I told you, have plus being. You never forget your beings. If we're talking he, she, it, it's our exception. That's a has. Negatives, don't forget your nots. And was making a question, you start with the have has, and then your pronoun. Okay? Then order one with present perfect, one with past perfect, and one with future perfect.
You will not have been is right.
You will not have been. Yeah. Because if we're looking back to our future perfect, as you can see, will plus not plus have, and never forget your beings. Alright, there we go. Jesus is almost done. How do you like being called? Do you like being called Jesus or Jesus?
Jesus is okay.
Jesus is alright. Awesome.
Can I return on the order?
Which one do you want to see? Past perfect or present? Past?
Yes.
Past, obviously. Have, you don't have any exceptions with the pronouns this time, and never forget your beings. Okay, man? Barry, Jesus, any questions? Don't worry, it's okay to ask.
I wrote this right.
You will not have been studying. Yeah. Just don't forget your compliment. Because while the sentence is technically correct, when you read it just like that, it doesn't make that much sense. That's because you're just saying, you will not have been studying.
It's good.
Oh! You will not have been studying for so long. But yeah, the structure is correct. Don't worry, we'll review. Okay? No, don't worry. Once you're done, you can sit back and then we'll go ahead and review them, okay? So yeah, you're done. Go ahead and sit down back. Okay. Don't worry. If you get them wrong, if you get them right, don't worry. We won't tell anyone. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and review them. Let's go ahead and start with, this ones are yours, right, Jesus?
Yes.
History. This one, and this one?
Well, technically are four.
Four?
Four sentences.
All right, that's okay. The more the merrier. Okay, so let's review the first one. You will be swimming tomorrow. That is just a simple future. But that's okay, because let's go back and let's look at the structure for future. Will plus have plus been. Don't forget your beans, okay? So technically, once you know the structure, how would you make that sentence?
You will have been swimming tomorrow.
You will have been swimming tomorrow. Correct. Now, I had been studying until I overslept. Overslept, that is correct. Is that correct, Aaron?
Is overslept or oversleep?
Overslept.
I think that's it.
It is correct because you remember the structure. Had
Yeah.
plus be. All right. Then finally, this one. By 2029, I will have completed my English teaching degree. I'm guessing, because these two are using will, so I guess you forgot your present. That's okay. Let's go ahead and turn that sentence into the present. Okay? So this one. By 2029, I will have completed my English teaching degree. First off, what did Jesus forget here?
Most important, be.
The beans. You never forget your beans. So, now, taking off the will, because of course we want to make it a present sentence, how would you make it, Jesus? By 2029,
By 2029, I have been completing my English teaching.
I have
I have been
completed my English teaching degree. Excited. Now, technically, obviously, we need a little bit of the compliment, but that's okay, because the sentence is correct. And finally, this one, will Plankton have been taking the secret formula by the end of the show? This one is correct. And it's another future, but it's completely correct. Great job, Jesus. Okay? All right, now we're going to be moving on to errands. These three are yours, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
All right, so the first one, this is the past. He had been driving at work. Now, technically, that is correct. However, when you're saying at work, that implies that where he's working is somewhere where he needs to drive. But don't worry, it's okay. But normally, the standard would be he had been driving to work. Finally, they would have will. The fish had been driving. That is correct. Emphasizing. Now forget your question mark. And I have been studying for the exam. That is correct. Correct and correct. All right. Well done, Aaron. And finally, Farid. I have been working all day. That's correct. She had been cooking a cake. That is correct. And you will not have been studying for so long. All three of those are correct. Well done, Farid. So that is it for me. Obviously, do you guys have any additional questions you want to do? You want to ask? Obviously, I'm opening the metaphorical floor. If you guys want to ask a question. If not, we're done for the day. You guys can go get lunch.
Can you give us an example of question with future perfect?
The future perfect, right here. Will Plankton, or pronoun, have been taking the secret formula by the end of the show? Exactly, yeah.
Here, teacher is been or be. It's only mistake here.
Oh yeah, no, just a small little thing. But he had the right spirit on it, okay? Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, awesome, guys. Thank you so much, okay? You guys can go get lunch now, okay?